Guys are F1. Who tell you that? Oh, you go sit down there and think about nothing. I can't believe that.
Nice.
Hey!
Oh
my gosh, it's amazing. No, it's different. It's different. I had to see this. Listen, I think when I send that video, friends, let me tell you something.
I'm gonna play that video.
I know. I have to see this video. Yeah. 2 videos, and I send that, and I feel well. You know what? People out here, the objective. One person turn and make. Listen, I didn't want to talk before time. I said it right there now, but we go play it a little. I'll show that a little later. Madness.
Nice.
Men are not. Listen, man. We don't have a chance, you know.
No. Correct.
You know, like when you start the race, you are the blocks.
Yeah.
You tell them everybody have a fair chance. Yeah. Everybody have a fair chance. So you are the blocks.
Yeah.
Men and women. But you hear how the blocks set up for men and this is the race. We here and you're not about 5, 10, 15 paces down the road. We out of the blocks, we lost, we not even in the race. Yeah. We lost.
Because we in 100 meter, them in 400.
We in 100 meter, them in 50 meter. They're closer to the finish like that. It's ridiculous, yo. I try to understand this thing. I said, this cannot be real. How we reach this? And these things have been happening to men. Honestly, that video tell you, a man lie down on the bed, tired.
Yeah, boy. Yeah. I didn't believe you man was tired because when I watched the video, I see what this man tired.
No, at first I tell myself,
I thought he was just lying down on the bed.
Well, right. I noticed you can be, when I see about the third slap, I said, no, just now, you can be taking all that hand like Susu.
What's another little post?
Yeah. You can be taking all that hand like Susu. Yeah. And still smiling like that. When I see the third slap, and he's smiling still, I say, okay, there's kinky business, there's freaky.
But I thought it was
on the edge kind of scenario. So I give room. And then I see the slaps that get a little more serious. And then she started hit some kind of
questions. There's questions.
Yes,
but when you went yesterday.
No. And that's the misleading thing about it.
Right? Where time was going?
Right.
Where you went?
She knew. She don't know.
So she don't know already?
She don't know. Anytime I see...
She said, anytime I come out like that. Yeah, but you tell me thing, so... Yeah. But you went so... Watch now. I say, what is this madness?
Listen, I'm asking you a question.
Don't ask me no question.
How, in heaven's name, she get to tie that man?
What do you mean?
He didn't record.
If the candy shop open and then we'll go for candy.
You probably didn't know interrogation was
right.
So she said she go open the candy shop open. Yeah. Next one.
No, listen.
Cause the candy shop open.
And she must be real pose up like
that. I was showing you.
Come baby, man. You like that then? Mm-hmm. So to put on fed kind of thing on him. How you
no, I see the whole thing is now when we in a state of violence against women, how do we treat with this situation now?
Not as violent.
Are the authorities going to look into
no
this
way.
No.
As they have done with other things? Because what it was a man
I was looking at it that way as well. And when I see the amount of slap, I see.
But that is assault.
I saw.
With a deadly weapon.
I saw the. I saw this fella, hands tied, lined up like, listen, this is ridiculous. Hey, you have to take the anthem. This is, you have to take the anthem.
But I want to talk about that because...
Yeah, that anthem.
DJ,
we need the anthem for me to tell you the right way.
And we will come back to this.
We always show that you really care. To show some unity and humanity. Yeah, now is the time.
It's no use to just sit and wonder.
When will there be an end to this hunger? We must help, leave no stone unturned. It's time for us to show more concern. Now is the time. To do the things you say. Now is the time. To help in every way. Now is the time. To show that you really care.
Now is the time.
To show some unity.
Now is the time.
To help humanity. Yeah. Now is the time.
We must work to maintain the culture.
So we can be sure they will have a future.
Every child should have enough food to eat. To live a life that's healthy and sweet. Now is the time.
When we can make your heart.
Now is the time.
When we can play a part.
Now is the time.
To show that you really care.
Now is the time.
Don't let your brothers down.
Now is the time.
Let's turn it all around.
Yeah. Now is the time. Our history shows that we are one people.
So obviously we are part of this struggle. Let us prove what we're talking about. Oh, let us show love. Let us pour it out.
Now is the time.
Help save Africa.
Now is the time.
Famine and hunger.
Now is the time.
Oh, send them a little bread.
Now is the time.
See the children of this
Now
world.
is the time.
It's all your heart and soul. Now is the time.
But channel man, it's up tonight.
Oh my God.
No way!
Somebody
You
stop
see?
that stupidness.
No! You see what's going on here?
Nah, we have to
This
show.
is exactly what I
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah. We have to show the people that video.
This is
They want to know.
exactly.
They want to
Listen to
know.
me.
Could do later. Anytime you want.
It's
But I have
it's-
to-
Get the ball rolling. Get the ball rolling.
I hope Willie tune into this because
Yeah.
this
Master
is
Willie.
bacchanal. This is
Master Willie, you need to see this.
What is
wait eh?
Pull up.
I wait eh? So wait friends, let me set the mood for you.
Yeah.
Tell you we already went down.
Right.
I see this on the chat. Right? And I telling myself, well boy, I say this is riot. But first I didn't check it out as riot because I watched the first video and I say this looking like games.
Yeah.
Because I know people just do all kind of things
Yeah.
for fame.
TikTok.
TikTok will make you famous
Yeah.
for all kind of different reasons. So I say, you know what? That's fame. Then I see the second video. And I watch the fella and there's a different video now to what we talking about. I watch the fella now and I say, well boy, this fella looking like he's sincerely feeling it.
Yeah.
Then I say, alright, let's just suppose that it's really fake. But it's a good time for a discussion. So I decided I want to send it to some people. And I want to see this video. I want to be ready with the video first. And I get to realize more than anything else, it doesn't matter how the situation reveals or displays itself.
Yeah.
When it comes to the battle of the sexes,
Oh gosh, boy.
women are inclined first and foremost to close ranks.
And be right.
They're inclined.
You want Marcel will just say that. The good thing is that she told him he can stay the night and leave in the morning. Sucker.
That's the first video.
Yeah,
Oh God.
Listen to me. I
Watch
sit down
me. The
here.
ball, the thing, don't worry. The thing's back tonight.
Listen to me.
Look, the video
I
ready?
plan-
I see people ask somebody video. Don't fight
They
them. Come
want
on,
the
come
video.
on.
They want
Come
the
on.
video.
Listen.
I
did I just do my independent research
Nice.
one time. I say, let me try it out to a few women.
Yeah.
Different age groups, different background, people who, married and who not, who was. Like, just send it up.
Yeah.
The response I get, as I hold on,
Easy.
am I hearing?
Tidal wave.
You ready? Yeah? I'm gonna put it up for them.
Watch this.
But I had a vasectomy a year ago.
Video. Stop the video.
Write it.
Stop the video.
So I stopped there.
Everything was
I
revealed.
played 3 times. I played one more time again for it.
Play it again.
I want you to listen.
Play it
Listen.
again. Play it again.
Watch the video again, right? I
Let
watch
it
it.
proceed.
Watch it again.
And I
Let
like
it
watch the
proceed.
video again.
You already know, boy, what's the matter? No, but I had a vasectomy a year ago. Oh my God.
Blue. Football.
Right.
I think the child mix. We don't know what color will come
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
But
That's what for everybody to.
but that gender reveal
Yeah.
is just a pop and you get the surprise. Now I hosted
Well, I see real surprise in that.
I
video.
hosted some baby show. I hosted a baby show before, and I had to have the room decide where you think it is. Some say blue, some say pink. So we had a little thing. I mean, an event. So they make this gender reveal thing an event now.
Right.
I didn't know what I did. Was it just a piggy? It have a split, and I asked the doctor.
Yeah,
That's me. That's
Right.
gender reveal for me.
Yeah.
But now it's an event. So she decided she went to an event, and the man buzzed the man. Now when I watched her face at the very last bit of the clip, I said that look like is that looking like
It look fake.
fake.
It looked fake.
I said that looks staged.
She was smiling.
Because I find you just turn away and walk away, but
Yeah.
But it's the second video I want to see here now.
Oh, God.
The second video.
You load up.
Yeah, because it's a part 2 to that.
So it took a lot of balls for me to get on this live or back on TikTok to explain the gender reveal video. It's real. It's real. About a year ago, I went and got a vasectomy, and I never told her about it. And when she told me she was pregnant, you know, the first thing I did was go back to my doctor and ask him what's going on. And he told me like there was no possible way that this could be your baby. So I hyped the whole thing up, and she said she wanted to do a gender reveal. And I asked myself, like, what's the best way to expose her on this? And I said, you know what? I'm just going to do it on a TikTok video.
No, they're laughing. You know, there's
It's
a
a
side.
side.
No, that's a point. That's a point, you know.
Sad, but
Wait.
I don't laugh too.
Yeah, this is sad reality. This is sad reality. I said that to about 5 or 6 different women.
Women. 5 or 6.
Just, I said them a trade out.
100.
A few handful.
It felt like that in return.
You know, these women, one woman jump up and say, he should have said, he had a vasectomy a year ago. I was like, hold on. Are we going to bypass the fact that she tried to pin a next man baby on him? I said, are we escaping that part in the whole information?
Yeah.
And next person turn and say, he should not push she up like that. I said, hold on. So he putting she up as the biggest part of this crime? Are you serious? And people was trying to justify.
Next part of
listen! I said it 2 videos.
They bypass that.
I like, but wait, alright, friends, let's go on a what if. Let's go on the what if scenario. What if it was really staged?
Right.
And that was, for fame.
Yeah.
But it invites the conversation. Why would you as a woman, first of all, ignore the fact that the lady is going to pin another man child
on this
the
brother?
fella,
Yeah.
and want to make the fact that he had a vasectomy done the biggest crime? So I started
Because Aaron, it's easy that you're asking an easy question. Because if they do that, then they would be wrong.
Alright, so why would I? But that, listen,
That can happen.
I was like, no, wait, where is going? How women seeing this? I asked her next day, she gave me a spiritual connotation and she said, she was bringing the spirit about it. She was becoming biblical. I was like, yo, this is it's a little too deep for you. This not real, friends. Why are they so? And this is my concern.
Now you can't tell me she thought was he own.
No. She went with the understanding that she done play out.
She didn't know.
And here's what's what.
Thing, so
Yeah.
We was talking in the gym.
so she wasn't. Well, she thought was he own. Or
No,
wasn't
she
sure
can't.
it was
Well,
him.
right. So one person, one
Tie
person did actually allude to that. That she probably would have slept out, and at the same time, the both of them in the mix, so
Sleep
she get
alone,
pregnant,
like
and she don't know who. I say, see all that social soap opera drama.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the day would come now where you had probably had a question mark wherever the case be, and you would probably want to go do a paternity test. Why we go through all that drama? But wait.
Yeah.
Here's the question I have. Let's just go on the argument that he should have said
He should have
had a vasectomy.
Right.
I asked the question, what would you call a man taking a vasectomy?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be some sort of birth control?
Yeah.
Is there a male version of birth control? Women go to family planning and they take tablets or injections or that hysterectomy. Even if they don't go hysterectomy style, but they take tablets or injection, which again that is also called birth control.
Yeah.
And I am arguing the pointer. She said a whole year ago, I said yes, but you don't know how the relationship started.
True.
If it started 6 months ago, 5 months ago, you understand what I'm saying? But he would have had that vasectomy done outside or could have it done outside of any relationship. That is his personal choice. That had nothing to do with the relationship. That had nothing to do with the relationship.
Well, it's based on when he would have done it. So that is the next thing to look at. If they were together when he did this vasectomy.
Yes.
Not only that,
he said over a year ago.
No, not only that too. Fact. Sometimes a man and woman get together, they have a nice thing going. At that point, they discuss, we don't want to have no children. It's just me and you for life. So there's no reason to really feel anything at that point.
Right.
But along the way, she start thinking, I think I have a baby. You know?
Right.
Oh, Lord.
And they say nothing.
Right.
With the intention to surprise him.
Right. But that's what happened. You know any woman who wanted to think like that?
In really? Of female
You think women really want to think like that when it comes to baby? Rubber Dub Dub.
Uncle Alan.
Go ahead, uncles.
Hi there.
You're listening.
Yes, but I want to tell William.
Where William?
Wednesday night. In Folio.
Huh?
Hey, I'm Dabby boy, hey boy. What's your great followers?
What's going on? Somebody, I think you know William.
I had 2 in 1.
You have 2 in 1?
Yes, the cricket.
The cricket.
You know what you don't get 2.
I thought he said you had 2 ego. So,
Yeah, blacks.
Content season 12, brother.
You and Colonel Wednesday night.
Alright.
We will discuss Wednesday night in truth.
Yeah.
Blessings.
Let me try to spoke there. So I hear some women, I hear that. And I hear some women talking about, he should have told her that a year ago.
Right.
Alright, let me say for argument's sake, okay. Was she going to tell him at that point that the child is not his own?
But yeah, but she wasn't even pregnant a year yet. She's not even pregnant 6 months yet. You watch
Regardless.
But she ain't even pregnant 6 months
No,
yet.
but here's my point. The point is, she's pregnant. It's obvious in this case that the child is not his.
Right.
Was she going to reveal that then?
At that point,
So they beat
at the gender reveal.
No, follow us Follow us
on.
You're saying the man wrong because he should have revealed it a whole year ago. Okay, no problem. But were you going to reveal at that point that the child is not your own?
All right.
Oh, wow.
So
5 years from then, would you now tell the man that the child is not his own?
So let's even the playing field here.
Yeah.
I meet you. Oh gosh. Somebody call in and let me hear all the 2 cents on it.
What's happening on the child?
Rubber Dub Dub.
I find only a rare defendant that
Let me hear him.
I find all your rest. But first, sure, they have a crystal ball, check on all the chairs to me because like all they were seeing in the future, in the past.
This is Rubber Dub Dub, honey. This is Rubber Dub Dub, This is man's cave here.
So the crystal ball from in the top because I find you're real defending this thing.
This is our, yeah.
Yeah, because here's what. When you now start to date a man, and a man and a woman now start to date, there are certain things that needs to come up. And obviously, the man having 1 boy was a serious topic to have. You can't wait
I want to answer that
into
one.
the conversation.
Clearly, this caller doesn't know what is a
Tell me,
vasectomy.
and you had 1 boy. You see, trust is the word here.
No,
Yeah, is you correct? Is you correct?
But here she said, I want to chat because she started saying something. She said we're defending the man. And that is not what we do. We're not defending nobody. No, we're not defending the man.
Catch them. Oh, yeah, we have one on them tonight.
Nah,
So we need to get over this.
we're not defending the man. The thing about it is, if you want to look at it in broad spectrum, we could say that they were wrong on both sides. But what we hear is only the man was wrong.
Yeah.
And when
Are
you
you hearing that the man
compare,
is wrong?
what the man
Hold
do,
on.
if you want to put weight to it,
So, my dear,
Mm-hmm.
are you saying that the man that revealed that he had a vasectomy is a way heavier crime than the woman who wanted the man and come and pin the child on him.
The word of God says that no two sinners alike.
Hold on. What was the man's sin?
What you mean? He's lies.
Hold on.
No, he didn't lie. He just didn't say anything. Like a lie.
Hold on.
But you don't know that came up.
Let me ask you a question, caller. Can I ask you a question? If a woman is taking birth control, but she always reveal that at the very beginning of a relationship?
Of course.
Of course not. I don't believe that. I strongly disagree with that.
Listen, when you go into a relationship, that's a real fundamental part of the conversation.
Of course it is. Of course it is. But do you know? Okay, let's
but
do you know, caller? But do you know that there are different types of relationships as well?
Of course.
Right. And in some cases, and I want to say that happened here in that fella case, but in some cases, things can happen like a little fling. It could happen by chance. It could have developed by two of them liking each other, and they had a fling because you know, in the United States sometimes everything goes.
I want to challenge the caller because she said the man lied.
But my point, how the man lied?
Failing to disclose
I said he lied. I said he misrepresented.
Well, like she was
rewind the tape.
While he was misrepresented, she was well represented.
Yeah, there you go. I'm just making up why I'm calling in because I am not defending the man or the woman. I am saying that both of them are wrong.
Right.
Okay? She's wrong for being in a relationship with this man and deceiving him by going outside of the relationship.
Right.
On the other hand, fellas, you have to look at it at the other side of the coin. The man is wrong. You have a vasectomy. Suppose I was trying to have children years now.
Right.
And I see you
But caller, and children, in fact, if that conversation must have happened around the table, and the man said nothing when she said she wanted to have a child,
but then
I would game wrong.
He's wrong. Yeah. Correct.
But if in that relationship there was no discussion of us having even a future,
and from that whole thing, there was no. You could
clearly she was surprised.
Right.
Yeah, there
was no discussion. There was no discussion prior to about having.
She went and get knocked out.
I am saying, caller, outside of a discussion like that, it is clear to see in this scenario that discussion was not had because
unless you can prove that to me by him saying that, you cannot say that
the man said everything important to the story.
If you are his lawyer and you are leaning to one side,
but the man, because that is says that
so then what was she surprised? If they spoke about that, then what she was surprised about?
Well, I guess some other people sometimes we are some other people jump into it and show me what's going on. Call back.
If they had that conversation before, then what she surprised about?
You know to be surprised about? It wouldn't have a TikTok video.
Yes. A few months ago, a video went viral. The woman sat on top of the stairs. Oh, you remember that one? She said, you don't eat pineapple. Where you keep on your mouth?
Oh yes.
And the bags.
Look, you see? Look at somebody on the
bags.
She said he lied.
Right.
So I did the
Who said she lied?
He put G's in the
She threw the man out.
The entertainer.
Right, with my shoe. She said, look at here. Bad down. Nobody in challenge anything that the man do. You know, you were seeing a picture with cream between somebody.
It was a video?
But no, the picture, the caption.
You saw the picture?
I didn't see the video. I saw
the
business. But the fella face was smiling. Pineapple. No, she said, but you don't eat pineapple. I know you. Take.
You don't eat shit.
Loud up the man.
That species.
Loud up the man.
You don't like that version of it.
Loud up the man on social media. we laugh. The thing about it is, we laugh. There's no justification.
No, but she did that because she knows the fella has some status.
Right.
Per se.
So she gonna put him back up.
So she
because
basically was putting him
and
up.
she said you practically living here when you come here.
Yeah.
That's
his girlfriend.
Right. No.
You know?
This happened the other way around now. When the woman get put up.
Gosh.
Wait.
Why the man
My
do that?
question to you friends.
He's too wicked.
If the fella
He's police out.
I'm saying,
Yes, sir.
could the fella himself, before any relationship or involved in any relationship, have had this understanding, you know what? I'm not ready for a child right now.
Right.
I would like to have a child when I think I'm good and ready. Have a house or have my own property. Or I have a plan for my life. And right now, he just having fun.
Yeah.
So he protecting himself by not having any opportunity or any chance of having by doing a vasectomy. Again, friends, for those of you who probably don't understand outside it, a vasectomy could be reversed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? So it could be reversed.
Exactly.
So even if there's a plan to have a child,
Correct.
and the conversation came up,
Correct.
he could then say,
he could go
well,
on.
I have taken a vasectomy before.
Yeah.
You understand? Of course,
And if he
women,
wants it, he will go
any
and
woman across the table, getting that 6 months into the relationship, they go feel shocked.
Yeah.
But would you dump a man because he take a vasectomy in 6 months?
Oh, gosh.
Would you,
That's a
ladies,
different discussion.
would you, that's not, but if you sleep with this man 6 months, and he tell you 6 months after that, I took a vasectomy.
But she
before-
realized
before I took a 6 months into the relationship, he tell you I took a vasectomy a year ago. Would you actually dump him because of that? Is that a dumpable offense? Of course not. You know why? Because women have been taking birth control. Some of them unbeknownst to men.
True.
Men meet women who haven't taken birth control. You taking birth control before I even come in the picture. I taken. So if I don't have a child, you're already in the process of taking birth control.
Yeah.
So if that was the man's process of dealing with birth control, who are we to condemn the man and say he should have said something? That's his process. And that same girl, happenstance again, because not all relationships start off like, hey, I ready to check for you.
Yeah.
Are we gonna have sex in the next 2 months? It don't happen so.
Yeah.
And in America, worse yet.
Yeah.
It looks like goose. So if we go and throw these kind of tantrums over a situation like that and throw the man under the bus, I think it's unfair and very biased and already not right. You're wrong. You're hands down wrong. Where are the cameras? Wrong. Because you throw the man under the bus for not saying another vasectomy. But you ain't saying nothing about a woman who's sticking the child on the next man and it's not even your own.
So let me leave the child part. So, okay, the man have a vasectomy, he ain't telling nothing. What's the worst thing gonna happen?
AIDS.
No.
Wait, because 1 year 2.
No.
What AIDS?
No.
And when we-
No, follow us in. In this context,
All right.
when the child is concerned.
The child
It's obviously there's no child.
right.
There's no child.
So the man's biggest crime is what? Well, I didn't tell you.
Right.
That is it.
But all right. I want that same caller call me and tell me. The same woman call me and tell me if you could dump a man after 6 months and not know he took a vasectomy. Even if he didn't take that, he took a vasectomy before he even know you. Before getting familiar with you.
Rubber dub dub.
Hi.
Hi. Lower the volume on television.
Lower your television. And talk in the phone.
Is it better?
No.
No, yeah, take it.
Take
Take
the
the volume on the TV
Mute
right
the
now.
TV. Mute the TV.
I'll hang up.
Mute the television.
No, don't hang up, man.
What you hanging up for?
We want the lady, we want
No,
to hear the
call back
opinion.
lady.
No, let me listen.
But
call her, what did you
call her.
understand? Once the phone
She
on
haven't
and the,
Yeah.
no, but she listening. So once the phone is on and you have the TV volume up, you will get a
Yeah.
feedback and the echo. So what we telling you, load the volume on your TV
Or mute
and
it.
just talk, and just talk to us on the phone. So we will hear you, you will hear us.
So you
And
see the
everyone
tub?
hear you.
You see this tub here? Or you see the tub?
Yeah.
So this tub is the baby. And this side here.
Good friend. Rubber
Rubber
dub dub.
dub dub.
But all three of you in that tub. All three of you just need to go into that tub.
You sitting down in the tub, madam.
Listen to me. Again, I will say that you cannot measure wrong. All sin is sin.
What's the man said, honey?
Listen to me. If the man had a vasectomy, if she was on birth control, if they were on whatever, this is conversations that should have happened before. Conversations that should have happened before.
Do you think that it happens in all
It did not
cases?
happen. The fact that it did not happen,
Right?
right? And this come and happen now. You can't just blame the woman and because you get a chance to throw a woman under a bus.
No, you see, you miss it. We not
This is not blaming the woman.
We are not blaming.
I
We
am
are
saying-
looking at the fact that
Women are alluding the fact that the woman did wrong and are highlighting the fact that the man wasn't honest with his vasectomy.
That's what we're looking at.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I am saying. I am not saying that she didn't do wrong. She did. She was very wrong. And if she was, she better come Trini and she'd have been able to tell him, take your jacket like a man.
Well, yeah, very
That's
cautious.
another side of the coin. You understand?
Yeah.
So you know it's a real man out here to take jacket.
Call her. It have plenty of
Yeah.
men wearing jacket that belong to them and we know.
We know that.
Women wearing jacket too.
Yeah, but instead,
Listen,
but-
mama's baby,
fathers
father's
maybe,
baby.
we all know that
Women don't
cry.
wear jacket.
But yes, but we all know that cry. The thing is, my question is, why are women so eager to close ranks and not call a spade when it comes to this situation? When men get caught out, everybody put their hand up here like the umpire, yeah,
They're out.
you're out. But when it is the woman get caught out, it had to
No,
go to the referee,
no.
they say, you gotta go to the
To
third
the third
umpire,
umpire.
you gotta go and do the review.
They are
You gotta
review.
go and
Go on, next one on this.
where's
All right.
this?
I
So
am
the man
saying
makes you-
if we are going to the umpire, then both of them need to go there. That's what I'm saying, you know, gentlemen. That's
Well,
all I'm saying. But you all are...
Someone is saying that
It's not what you said, you know, my dear. It's how you started off your conversation.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Uncle already
Hey,
understand
we
this.
get
This
them.
couple.
We get them.
See, advertising
We
for
get
nice
them. We
people.
get them all here. Let me jam them. That's how you started off.
Sorry to interrupt, Oliver,
Yes.
but don't forget today Gail turned 17.
Hey, hey,
Yeah,
hey,
we told that just now.
Big
You
thing.
told that in a
Thanks,
shot.
Paula.
Smart, you bring the water just to get a chance to say that to
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
All this inside of the own, yeah, PR stuff.
It's
Friends,
good water, boy.
I
I want to try next.
Spin it, spin it,
Alright,
spin
okay,
it.
No problem. So we keep harping on what the man should have done a year ago. No problem. Suppose the woman, all she personal friends, because you know women will talk.
right.
So all she personal friends know very well.
About
That's not his
yeah.
child. Big
Yeah.
reveal.
Laughing
They laugh
at
at
him.
the idiot.
Yeah.
Watch it. You feel
Rubber
this? How he looking now
Right.
at that point?
And it has happened.
Good
Of
night,
course,
good
it's
night.
always
Of course.
good. You have the friends that's always
Yeah,
good.
so they want to make out the man because he
My
showed the woman.
question is, right,
Yeah.
if they were in this relationship all along and he had a vasectomy during the relationship,
He
right?
wrong, then he wrong.
Then he's wrong.
Then he's wrong.
Definitely yes, he is.
think that, no, but
Yes.
it's only the fact that he's wrong, because I didn't call about the right or wrong.
Right.
My thing is, he must have had some kind of trust issue in the first place if he didn't say to her that he had a vasectomy.
No.
I'll tell you why this is. I'll tell you why
Have
this
a
is.
vasectomy and not discuss it with her.
Nah, I'll tell you
But
why
Kuala,
this is.
no, I will agree with you. If it was done during the relationship, I would agree that it shows a trust scenario, a trust issue, or it says that I don't think that this woman is the one that I'm going to be with for the long haul. It says
Right.
even more that the man he breaks up.
Said something, it should have been discussed.
Right? And I agree.
Okay, that's all.
All right.
I agree with
that's
what you
during.
said, but that's during.
So, but we don't know
Right.
whether that was the
It's
case
actually the
or it
scenario.
happened before.
Right? And you're going to put a spin on it? No, but yeah, right. Let me hear what this next caller has to say. Rubber dub dub.
Dub.
I want to disagree with that caller just now.
Go ahead.
Yes, go ahead.
You understand? Because the caller I don't discuss what I do with my body,
Right.
that don't mean I have trust issues.
Right. I was coming to that.
You
Go ahead, let me
understand?
finish.
That don't mean I have trust issues at all. Because when you doing things to your body, you don't have to discuss them with me.
Right.
You understand? A woman could decide to enlarge. She could decide to reduce. And that's her own decision. If she wants to discuss it with me, that's all well and good. But that doesn't mean we have trust issues.
Yeah, do you think it did?
No, we are saying too. I am sure in relationships with a woman who go on the pill and tell the partner nothing. I don't believe that that is trust issues.
Right.
Because people have the right to do with their own body
And
as
protect
they
themselves.
see fit.
Right.
And if it is they're in a relationship which is open to the type of communication where they communicate and things like that, albeit good. If the woman had asked him and he lied, it's a different thing.
Thank you very much.
But do not tell me if I decide to do something with my body that I have trust issues with you. It's none of your
business.
Right.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
And I'm going to further this point too.
Yeah.
Call her thanks, yeah?
Thank you,
But I'm
caller.
going to further that point. If a woman decides that she's going to do a hysterectomy or she's going to take pills, it is a decision that she will make.
Yeah.
That she wants to have done to her. She will discuss it with you.
Maybe.
But it is a done deal.
It will only be a discussion.
It is a done deal. It's not to
Yeah.
say,
We are
what
right.
do you
Yeah,
think?
yeah.
You think I should take it?
Yeah.
Half the times or 90% of the time, it is already understood. She made that decision already.
She will discuss
She
it.
will not do that.
She'll discuss it with her girlfriend.
Yes.
Not you.
And they're going to tell her.
She will tell you.
And
what
the
she will
girlfriend
discuss.
will give her the number to call,
Yeah.
check this doctor, or call this person. I had it the hook up for you.
Yeah.
And I know XYZ. And that's how it just go down.
Bound upon next,
Go ahead.
in agreement with the last caller, why I was saying I disagree. Some people, simply because of how they grow up, how they value certain things, they just didn't see it important that I need to discuss that with you.
Of course not.
Along the same lines of
Everybody has their own value system.
Exactly.
Everybody has their own
So it
value
doesn't mean
system.
that I don't trust you.
No.
I just didn't see that something that we needed to discuss.
And we boy calling him man.
Rub-a-dub-dub.
Yeah. Yes. The hornet's nest. The hornet's nest.
Can I hold barrels?
Yeah, I sit down and I'm listening and I'm taking in. Because I didn't see the first video. I just saw the second one where the guy
Brian, I was sending both to you.
And he exposed the business. And therein lies part of the problem.
Show it by with
That's not you talking. Go ahead, Willie.
Yeah, that is very part of the problem. You know, long time you have situations, you ain't going and put your business on planet Earth. Because here we're happening, I'm listening with this whole thing here. I will leave all you with this now. The same hot water that hardens the egg, softens the potato.
Right?
So right now, all you catch all yourself in a catch-22.
Pulling the phone up.
You understand? So it is something that open for debate. And
Yeah,
and,
it is.
And Alan,
Doctor.
what I would say, long time when we was as we used to say, we were quoting.
Yes.
We used to have open discussions about a lot of things
Right?
before we go to other places
Right?
or to do adult things.
Right?
Yes.
So in that way, you get a lot of information on both sides as to what I like, what I don't like, my preferences, your preferences.
Right?
We discuss things openly. But now them things ain't happening.
Thank you very much, Willie.
No, them things ain't happening.
Thank
No,
you very much,
It's been a
Willie.
long time.
You have been relationship on
It's
social
one
media.
bang
On social
slam.
media.
Williams.
Thank you, man.
Williams.
Yes, Alan.
When last you hear a man write a letter to any, I didn't do it.
Alan, listen,
To
let me show you
anybody
something.
else.
It don't have
To get married,
have
to get married,
so much
yeah.
well.
Yeah.
You write letter or I write letter. How much man could rinse out a woman is, boy?
Tell me this thing.
You know, and these are the things that these young boys and them have to learn to do now. You have, okay, if you have problem, how do you solve a problem? Like, you going on TikTok?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. That's what you do.
Yeah.
You know why you went there? You know why you went there, Willie?
Why?
Because I went everybody going.
Yeah.
That's why this generation is informed.
Because everybody going there, right?
Yeah, no, but that's the point. That's what they said. That is where this generation is informed. And that is how they behave.
And
Before.
Alan, this is part of the problem.
Correct.
If you have an issue long time,
Correct.
like something like that, you would have bound to have either a friend, an adult person that you could have pulled aside and say,
And
here now,
talk to, correct?
in a situation, what is your advice and all of that kind of thing?
Yeah.
You know, social media now is being used for the good, the bad, and the
And the indifferent, the ugly and everything.
and everything.
Yes.
And that is where we getting the thing mixed up and all kind of thing. So that's why I had was to say the same hot water that hardens the egg, soften the potato.
Correct.
But not the same car that's parked up in every garage.
Yeah, you will.
You understand? But I'm listening and I'm realizing that them ladies and them they
Yeah, they bring them out. I want to say something. Call them out.
I want to say something.
Come out.
yeah, they're defending the two.
Yeah, come out. You're hearing them.
But
You're
I
hearing
just
them.
showing it in a
Listen
different
to me.
Yeah.
for more conversation.
Yeah, try a different brush from here.
Here's what I want to say.
Stand there, Willie.
Thanks for it.
Hold on, listening. We have to make a clear distinction between facts and supposition.
Right.
A lot of people like to suppose. Suppose so. Suppose he did do this. Maybe he did do that. It's possible he would have done so, no problem.
Right.
But the facts is, he had a vasectomy and he didn't tell her, no problem.
Right.
We don't know whether it was before relationship, after,
during
in
relationship.
between, how long inside, we don't know.
But all we know.
All we know is he
fact,
had one.
A year ago.
A year ago,
Over
he had one.
you see.
That's one.
Right.
Second fact, based on the expression on her face, fact, she was surprised.
Yeah.
That means she did not know any way before. Whether they had a discussion.
Whether they had a discussion about having a child.
No, but
I'm
coming to that.
That is where that would
Right,
come
but
up.
I'm coming to that. And the third fact, she's pregnant and is not healed. So let me forget all this supposition.
No.
If
Based on
follow us
facts,
in.
based on facts that is before the court.
Yeah.
What is this? Was this fella wrong for what he did?
By
Ask
putting
that.
up the video?
No.
Yeah.
Again, you millennials, the millennials don't understand this.
Yeah.
Before, this is another fact. Before, when it comes to intimacy and relationship, today, intimacy is treated with very differently.
Yeah.
So it's not about having a sit down and a discussion about a long-term relationship. Sometimes, and in most cases with these millennials, we go have the sex first and we go solve the other matters after.
Yeah, I seen an important comment here. This is Stephen John. Long time men weren't getting vasectomy because it was seen as weak.
Right.
I have a very
Okay,
good point.
Yeah.
But no,
Very good point.
no, but a man can
But
have,
times change.
but right, but all right, but somebody in this space had to understand with these millennials and these different type of things where it's instant. People go to sex first
Yeah.
and then figure out if the relationship making sense after the fact. So even if you get tied up in that, how you jump in a relationship for sex and talking vasectomy? How you gonna do that?
Yeah.
How you gonna do that and you're not even thinking about having child? You know, it's possible.
But he not
He
thinking
know,
about
but
having a child.
he was ready for it. He said,
Yeah.
me when I get sick right now.
Yeah.
You understand? He think it have plenty of women who does do that too.
Correct.
They will have sex willy-nilly, but go and make sure and see about themselves.
Correct.
They go in and by the family planning association, they go in and do the stuff.
When they get pregnant,
So, yeah.
get ready to do and tell the man.
No, they go in and do their own business.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, when women make these decisions on their own, it is seen as just and right. He made a decision on his own and didn't say anything.
He should have said something.
He-
He should have said something.
He was wrong.
He didn't say that.
He was wrong. No, he ejaculated like anybody else. It's just it coming out empty.
Yeah.
He had nothing coming out inside there.
Yeah.
But he having fun and he experiencing the same thing and you experiencing it. I'm
I'm
like, this is crazy, friends.
Based on what I asked, if he was wrong, I looking at the time frame between when he would have spoken to the doctor and this video, right?
Right.
So now you hear what he say. When he hear that she's pregnant, that means he would have already.
She told him.
Right. So
She
she
told
told
him
him.
and tell him she pregnant.
Right.
Yeah.
He's
Now,
the daddy.
in the back of his head, you know, hey, nah, but I vasectomy myself for a long time.
All right, but
So
wait.
I call my doctor.
But wait.
Talk to my doctor.
No. Remember, if he was 100% sure,
Right.
if he was 100% sure, I'd have said that instantly. Nah, you can't be pregnant for me.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
something
So I have
wait.
a problem. He called the doctor,
But
and
the
the
tell-
doctor confirmed.
No, again, facts. The manner in which the fella cried, because when I asked if he didn't really check for the girl, and to me, he did.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He would not be crying like that in the video.
Correct.
Right.
Men who really not on somebody go get by tell what she.
Yeah.
And whatever the case, if you are new gangster that video,
Yeah.
why he crying? Because he was ashamed that he got on TikTok? Of course not. He cried because of how he
What she
felt.
doing?
Yes,
Of course,
and how he
of course,
felt.
of course.
Yeah,
And we
I'm saying-
escaping. But wait, but that brings now a certain gravity in the situation. It is not that he didn't want to have a child with her, you know. It's that he wasn't ready for child as yet. And when she come and tell him, I'm pregnant for you, I put myself in the fella's shoes one time.
Yeah.
Why would he go back to the doctor first to find out?
But
Why would he even think
if
about
he
going
take
back to
the
the doctor
vasectomy because he blazes
first?
in more spots than one,
Mm-hmm.
that is a next
And next possibility.
A next possibility.
But let's say again, if he was doing that and behaving like that, he had no reason to come on the people's social media and cry.
True.
But the man had to make
He's
it
a
look
player.
good. The man had
No.
to make it
Yes,
look good.
okay, but he's a player still. But them tears and snotting the man knows you have a big bug and he knows still sticking out. But you can see when the person say, why you have a bug and he knows though? I like it, but oh God.
Yeah.
Leave the bug out.
Yeah, but see, that comes back to what we just saying. Everything was a make-out scene.
Yeah.
Yes, we know.
When you could have gone and deal with the woman private, tell her whether
Right.
you done
And
it or not.
that's what I'm
But
saying.
no,
So
that's
is it
I'm
that
saying
he wanted
wrong.
to embarrass her?
I'm saying that it's wrong.
You know, that kind of
I
thing.
actually saw that.
Because
That's what he said. He said he go and push up.
Yeah.
He
And
said
then
that. He said, you know what? After he done talk to the doctor, he said, yo.
So-
because I was actually going to the fact
Yeah.
that it's possible that
Just the way he said, you just smile and walk
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
You had to do
he
that.
wasn't smiling.
nah, he wasn't smiling.
No,
Like you
He was
started
not
crying.
smiling, but
Like
no,
you
he
cry, like
wasn't
you
smiling.
cry,
He was like, he was, that's like
Let me take one, let me
the
take
same
one.
face here, the same face here.
Say what all you thinking. Rubber dub dub.
Listen, I'm
It's the wrong
saying
word.
the manner in which it was dealt with, I personally, man to man, it was immature.
Correct.
Right.
We're not disputing that.
Again, because
I
of
am
the,
shocked,
because of the
however,
time we're living in.
how the women, when they put it out there, how they would emasculate the man in a sense
Yeah.
for doing that one first, but would not necessarily give the same kind of credence to the woman that did the act.
Rubber dub dub.
It's amazing
Yes.
how as soon as a little tears come rolling down your eyes.
Oh, come on. So you're trying to say the man was
Amazing.
disingenuous with his tears?
Look at you. It's almost as if you're holding up your own personal pity party. Oh my God.
You're trying to...
That's what I'm
So you're going to try to trivialize the man's tears and
down
pain?
the nose. No, it's not that.
You're trivializing the man's
As a
pain.
matter of fact, let me just take this opportunity to say, happy anniversary to Dial.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, for 17 years in existence.
Nice.
You know, so send my sentiments to your rest of colleagues
Thank
and to
you.
Uncle Errol.
Thank you.
Nice.
Flying that flag.
Thank you.
I hope he doesn't cry again, because again, when you men cry, what happens? Things move. Once of the tears and Errol save a whole station. This man crying, he have a whole pity party going on here.
Let's see that.
Get this one.
Have a good night,
Call her good
gentlemen.
night,
Sir, caller.
Good night.
And make sure you don't just lean to one side. You're leaning.
Yeah, he's leaning on one side.
Get this one from a viewer. A wife decides she only wants 2 kids.
Right.
So she decides to have tube ligation. She tied the tube without telling the husband. So they have the 2 kids.
Right,
And she decides she don't want no more.
right.
So she didn't discuss with the husband. She just went and tied the tube.
Thank you. Right.
They want to know what is our thoughts on that.
Yeah. She wrong. They will say, He had to understand that. She
Yeah.
had children.
Yeah.
Correct.
She had children.
You're supposed to talk that.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk that though.
Yeah.
Rubber Dub Dub.
Rubber Dub Dub, just right, Uncle Errol here.
Talk to
Yeah.
me.
I want to say thanks to the caller just now for extending the anniversary greeting.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
And I also want to tell all if you want to lean, brothers.
Thank you.
Somebody lean for the
Yes.
brethren out here.
Yeah.
You understand? The brethren who playing up in the monthly salary, we need to deal with them.
Yes. Yeah.
The odds in our judicial system and our society at large are stacked against men, and
Yes,
I'm glad
yes.
to see the fellas representing the fellas.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Facts.
Thank you.
Yeah, they just be quick to throw down.
What tell
They
you?
love to throw down.
I
No,
tell
I
you,
agree with what you
we
say.
starting blocks and be in the same race, you know.
Yeah.
But them about 50 meters ahead.
My back foot tight to it. So
Yeah.
you gotta
And
lose that
the
first.
lacing
before you
tight
get
together.
And
So-
the man with the gun waiting
we
to
stutter
take your
stepping.
ball start.
And you stutter step into the finish line.
Yeah.
And them gracefully sprinting. And at the end of the day, what good for the goose, definitely not good for the gander.
Hell.
And that is my problem.
Yeah.
Why are they close ranks so easily? And
Because
listen,
women
I'm
cannot
looking,
say they're wrong.
I'm
I tell you that
listening to
already.
voice
No, that's
notes
true,
and
true.
messages, and I'm saying, listen, it's how they're trying to justify the nonsense.
No, but you see what you say there? That's something, listen, my wife tell me as I said, and I just checked it. Why not be so difficult for a woman just to say, okay, I'm wrong?
You mad?
How come? I try to understand that side. What it is?
I have something to say.
You're not perfect. After a whole ring around the savannah, then they will eventually say, you know, all right, okay.
Yeah.
And I usually have some attitude behind it.
Yeah.
Oh, all right,
Yeah.
All right,
Why
now.
not be so difficult?
I was talking on I did a show, right? Last year, I didn't see it. And part of my delivery was this. A man who is next to the woman, he gets a strange call. And again, it's we fault. We notice. Let's
Yeah,
we ship it.
you man.
Yeah, we we not us, But the reason why I called to Uncle Aaron, I see him do some performance, he say, who does horn? They say, man is horn. Man is horn, so they're wrong. So he said, so who does horn? Then wait. Let's get quiet. So I just ask you another question now. I say, who does horn more?
Who does one better?
That's the thing I say, who does
Yeah.
horn more?
Yeah.
They say, well, you come to my show, so I'm here trying to show them. I say, who does horn more? When I say, man is horn more. I say, well, who does horn better? They just get quiet.
Yeah, they get quiet. They forget.
Yeah.
The same woman who just
Yeah.
shout out, man!
Yeah.
Them does horn more.
Yeah, it's forget
Who does
they
horn
forget.
better?
It's
Just
forget
get
they
quiet.
forget.
I say, you see how they hush? You see how they hush? But they calm down. The thing is, at the end of the day, all of me do the same wrong thing,
Exactly.
But it's not the same jail sentence.
Yeah.
It's not the
Rubber
same
Dub
sentence.
Dub,
Rubber Dub.
Yeah, Rubber Dub Dub. Eric,
Yeah.
you wanted to know why women does operate the way they does operate?
Why that be so hard for them to simply say they was
All
wrong?
right, here what happening. In life or in the world, everything, you have a genesis, right?
Yeah.
You have a starting. What Adam was supposed to be?
The first man,
And what did the Lord tell him?
what?
Did the Lord say you could eat when you went in the Garden of Eden?
Right.
Right.
Everything
The
except
Lord
this,
said,
this
look,
fruit
all
from
these
that
fruit trees
particular
here, you could eat from anyone except this one.
Right,
Right.
right.
How we eat from it?
Eve.
Okay. So that's why what we supposed to do, anytime we supposed to be.
Well, I'm going to take it further, Willie. I'm going to take it further. When God come around and jam him, he say, Adam, what going on?
Lacquer start.
Well, no, hear this. When Adam, God come around, he ask Adam, he say, Adam, you're hiding from me, what going on? He say, eat from the fruit. He say, yeah, but the woman give me. What she do? She turn around and say, no, it's not me, it's the serpent.
You understand? From creation, man was supposed to be the stronger one,
Yeah.
but Adam allowed Eve to manipulate him, and from there, all hell break loose going up to all now. You understand?
Correct is right.
Way!
Correct is
No,
right.
but facts is,
wrong.
a man is weak to the right woman.
You
Right,
trying
that's
or
facts.
what we have to try to reverse
You can't get
now.
away from that. That's
It
just
ain't gonna be so easy.
Yeah.
No.
That's Genesis. And you know I just always give all you one.
Yes.
Alan, this one is for you.
I listening.
I hear you was talking about the man and the woman and how we get the different. He know it's not his offspring.
Right.
Right.
But I will leave you with this. You know, I just give all you plenty quote. Not all owners of horses are jockeys. I leave you with that.
Go lie down, Willie. Go lie down.
Wait, there's a very bad visual. I just see it. I want to hear it.
The horse is yours. What is that next man riding it?
You read this one, but the next one now. You're right. You're on it. But somebody else riding it.
Oh
Yuck.
my goodness.
No.
Hey.
Not right. Again, friends, I don't have a problem with this being an open discussion and people walking away with, I find it wrong. Because a lot of people are saying, again, I got a message to say, I find she should have find out that by herself. Yes, she should have found out that by herself. But she should have also tell him by herself, and it's deeper to him. And I'm probably pregnant. I'm pregnant. I'm not 100% sure if it's yours.
And then he would have said, well, it can't
And
be.
then he will say it's not mine.
Because I have one balls.
But
according to the
yes,
court.
let me go on a supposition now. Suppose he didn't love her enough
to accept
that the child is not his,
and stay.
but he could keep the woman.
Dumbass.
Suppose she did say up in the front, I was wrong.
Yeah, right.
And I don't love him.
Yeah.
We had a little fling, where we case be, and I know we haven't said.
Maybe it was a time when me and you had an argument.
Whatever. Yeah, Steve.
Right.
PP, and I say, hey, Steve, you know what? I'm a little cold tonight. Well, and you come and tell the man that, and they give me opportunity now to make a decision.
Yeah.
You know what? I hear you. And you have no time to heal. I already hurt him. But I think I love you enough. Do you love him? No. You want to be with him? No. We gotta let him know that's his child.
Yeah.
So that's his child. If you don't want that to do with it, we go back to his side.
Yeah.
But I love you. And if that conversation is again another supposition, it could have happened that way. But you come and you jump up on the horse. Well, somebody jump up on the well, I don't know how the horse.
The jockey.
You know what I'm talking
The jockey on the horse.
But you come now and telling the owner, listen, it's yours. And he had to go now with this excitement and developing this.
Yeah.
And she come with all kind of different ideas, and we could do this, and we could paint the room, and we could do this, and we could do that. And he had to go with this, all these ideas. And burning inside the conscience, he know this woman not being straight with me, Jill. She not being straight with me.
Dub Dub.
Hello.
Rob and Dub Dub. Just like it's me again.
Go ahead.
I can trying to own the show, take over.
Go ahead.
And then I like where we with that conversation there. Because she knew from inception, or should I say conception, that it may not have been his child.
Of course.
That's right.
Okay, I'm not saying that it wasn't, that it may not have been.
Right.
Do you know how much craving you run out and buy things for knowing that is not his child?
Yes.
You
Understood.
understand? You know how much back rub and belly rub he do
Correct.
knowing that is not
That
his
is
child?
not mine, and you waiting.
You understand? Because you know when a woman pregnant, real men,
Yes.
just rub the back, just rub the belly.
Yeah.
If you're craving for pumpkin juice, you go and make it.
Yes, they're climbing tree in the middle of the night.
Tiny food.
You're waking
you
up
have in the place around the corner, just go point and get for you.
Yeah.
Because it's a child.
That's right.
All this time he know that is not his child that he's
Correct.
doing that for. He knows not his child is doing that because the doctor doesn't tell him partner that can't be yours.
Yeah. She had every opportunity.
Really, she could have come clean.
Yeah.
She had every opportunity. Every opportunity to come clean.
In fact, I'm going inside and deal with something here now.
Right. But you see, I see it's plenty hurt in this situation, because he hurt. So, and then he hurt her. And you can see he wanted to hurt her. Right? In that sphere there, that sphere is where both of them.
They're wrong.
Wrong.
Yeah, two wrongs don't make a right.
Because you know this child is not the man own. And from the time you tell him, the man went and he checked the doctor, and the doctor watching him, so dog. Somebody else.
You know, you have to tell doctor.
Right? So he holding this in his mind from that time to the video.
Yeah, wait.
Right? And you holding it from conception to the video. So, who more wrong? It's like a Chinese accident, then you know the song.
Who lolly gone wrong?
My lolly.
Hey,
coming up.
Hey. The man.
Come. Sanitize yourself. We don't know who you was with just now. I mean, we don't know where you come from.
Yeah, wipe all your hair.
Well, in a tub, boy.
Nice.
Tub over there.
Sit down on the chair that we
Woman by a top now, up there.
Nice.
Going on, buddy.
This remind mama days, boy. My young days, boy.
You know, you resemble an actor.
Yes,
You know,
Wait, you by the way
young days.
What do you mean?
No, I mean, watching the Sesame Street and thing. Rubber ducky.
But
That make bad time.
Yeah, but in that bathtub, there's a rubber ducky.
Rubber ducky.
what's the man name, boy? The actor.
Where does this come from, boy? You see a tub and singing rubber ducky.
This is Isaiah.
This is
Say
Isaiah.
hello to Isaiah.
No, I said, no, I'm watching them. Who was the fella who act with this girl in How's Stella got a groove back? He was the fake Jamaican.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name?
I can't remember.
Tay Diggs.
Oh,
Tay Diggs.
Tay Diggs, yeah.
You resemble Tay
You
Diggs.
can take off the chin shop,
You
Yeah,
look
get
like
the
Tay
house
Diggs.
and take it out.
Yeah, let's have for Tay Diggs.
Diggs.
Am I lying?
Next.
Yeah, let's have for Tay Diggs.
Yeah.
You have a what?
I don't resemble us with Tay Diggs.
Oh, I thought he has something for Tay Diggs. I said, oh.
But yeah, no. Tay Diggs is like one of the most bogus actors black actors ever come across. No, he was missing up some acting lessons.
Yeah. But that shouldn't.
You
That
didn't
shouldn't
test
record down here.
No, it wasn't the
Oh,
Jamaican
that's
when he
the
did
picture of
the
the guy. That's
Jamaican role.
if Tay Diggs here back in them time and then he here now in this
Nah.
time. I just say.
But because Tay Diggs had this little,
See.
structure, and he was the ideal black man for black women to see on screen.
Physical and
They just treat him in a lot of nice roles.
Okay.
All this sexy man.
Okay.
Don't talk. And all the typecasting him.
Yeah,
That's something.
But what you
But he
doing?
was-
What you doing?
Yeah,
Where you
just
come
the
here?
road properly.
Where you come here for?
So we are about. We are
We
about.
are
Fashion lines, just pass the vibes.
I know.
Where do you
Fast.
need this?
Listen,
I hear you have a big thing going on now.
My company.
Yeah.
That's not.
What's
Yeah,
that?
back up. Look, I know
The
you.
man have your own thing going
You're
on.
big, but I know the man holding the camera.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's how I meet Isaiah.
Yeah.
You understand? I
Holding
have some
camera.
shots where you will come up and trade you. We do a video already.
Right,
We get that bad.
right,
You
right.
got lots of camera for me.
Nice.
You understand? Of course, but sometimes I didn't have. But and sometimes I could only feed them. But I'm glad now.
That's coming.
Yeah, no, I didn't even empty-handed. You know that. I didn't.
Yeah,
You didn't.
yeah.
If I do, I can
A chubby
only
self,
feed
yeah,
them.
chubby,
Cheese
yeah.
puff and
If I can
chop.
only feed them, I
Cheese
fed.
puff and chubby.
Yeah,
cheese
But
puff.
I'm glad
Just
that I have a
important.
company.
Most important.
How long you start a company? What's the name of your company?
Wait, just now. Everybody be quiet. Say it slow.
What's it?
And low.
Why are you trying to get the man to say so?
Say it that way.
Right, so based on my inspiration over the time and everything and working, my experience with working in the media industry, I decided to form this company over the last 2 years called Pit Media Production.
Let's not say
You see what I'm quiet like so low. That's slow.
what's the name of the company?
Pit.
Don't laugh.
No, say that.
Productions.
What?
Medium is big media productions.
Yeah.
And slow.
So,
Big.
if somebody
Media.
writes in an email
Productions.
and they make a mistake,
Later then,
And then-
big,
You're the wrong
and then
address.
add in as a picture, or they just rated PGS, so don't get no ideas. Big pick as in a big picture, right? Make sure everybody get carried.
No, you know the wrong address. Just slow down, big man. Just slow down. Just slow down. So, big pick media. It was Why you so No. So you keep posting email me wrong.
Yeah. That is actually the email address. Big Pick Media.
Yeah.
@gmail.com.
You registered this company?
Yeah.
What's the people reaction? Hey, Stephen Sanchez, clean your mind.
Bro, Steve Lasso,
Clean your mind.
no, but there's too much to play with.
Look, guys, plenty
As a
of-
comedian,
don't play with that.
as a
Don't play with that.
comedian, I'm sorry.
Don't play with that.
That's serious business.
Is that?
As a comedian,
Yeah.
Don't play with
I listen. As a comedian, you let that slide, you're real shit up.
Yeah.
Nah, you think?
Yeah.
I couldn't let no. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
So you went to legal affairs,
Right, do my name, search everything, and I was
and
like,
they had no company name.
yeah.
That's
That's
not
serious.
So then, I'm trying to be careful. I can't just
Alan, let the man tell us
No, I remember.
about his company.
I know.
Right?
You remember when you was being recorded a couple years ago?
Yeah.
I had Laugh Out Loud for my company. And I went to register the company. It wasn't many laughs. I registered Laugh Out Loud.
Somebody had it.
There's had plenty Laugh Out Louds and different
Yes.
variations. And they say stay away from Laugh Out Loud.
Right.
And I had to go back to the tripod.
Robert,
Dub.
William.
I'm trying to find out. I want to get the name of the fella company. I get the first word, which is big, and I get the last one, which is media. I'm not sure what in the middle. Help me out.
P-I-C. P-I-C. Pick.
Alright.
You get it?
PIC.
PIC. But don't say it fast.
Don't
You have to say it slow.
email the wrong address.
And don't email the wrong thing neither because it might go somewhere else.
And don't hang the wrong house.
Don't put the wrong house neither.
Alright, but that's why I wanted to make sure.
No,
So it's PIC, right? Thank you, sir.
Alright, have a good night.
Big. All right. So tell us
Let the man tell
about
me
that
about
company.
his company now.
Right.
I can't say.
Oh
it.
my
I don't want to
God.
laugh.
You notice I say his company? Let him talk about that.
Yeah,
Like
so
he
it's
only-
Listen, over that period of time, so I had like about what? Let's say 10 years starting working together with different companies in partnership with my colleague here. Sunlight, I work with Crossroads. I work with a lot of media and a lot of media, did a lot of things, and I say, you know, I start my own thing. You know, that is where the inspiration has come from. I mean, you're doing things all the time, you start your own thing. And yeah, over about 2 years now, I've been doing that. I'm going branching off, so I'm building a studio there in Belmont Circular. So yeah, actually in construction right now, doing the studio and everything like that. So I'll be doing most of the operation from there. Looking to, you know, get a little workers on board and that kind of thing in the couple months coming. But yeah, so I say, I mean, a lot of us in the industry in Trinidad, I believe too, we just focus on, I mean, everybody just inside. We don't want to open up our minds and expand.
They see the small picture.
Yeah, they see the small picture. But I always believe in being out, you know, being different. What will make you different? Come on.
I'm not trying to take you honest. I'm not trying to take you honest.
I needed some way to come out the box.
Right,
You understand? So I was always believed in seeing the bigger picture and everything. You understand?
No, wait, so what does hold on. So what does your company actually involve? What do you do physically?
Right, so I've been doing some photography, right? So I'm into photography, we do video production,
Right.
also graphics.
You do editing and stuff?
Yeah, I do
editing.
editing, yeah, I do video editing, everything like that. So, and I do the graphics as well. But I've been...
Robert Dub Dub.
Good evening. Congratulations to the young man and his company.
Yes.
Nice.
How have things been so far at the company, sir? Would you say?
Right. Well, so far, things has been good. Things has come after a good start. So I realize now that, you know, with everything going on right now with the pandemic, that we had to pivot a lot. So doing some as well to some live streaming and all that kind of thing. And
Okay.
Right now, but you know.
So,
I mean,
so what would you say has been the climax of the big pick so far?
and that,
Boss, don't lie down.
and that call I go. Hey, that call I trouble. That call I
Why tonight? Why tonight? Listen here. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Hey, no, but serious now. Are you talking that?
No, but
There's something I wanted to raise, and I want to hear your opinion on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let
God.
me take this call.
Just now. We'll find it. Robert Dub Dub.
Yeah, I'm just double checking if business is moving forward. So if you have to pull back sometime. That's it.
One line up, fella.
Don't take them off once now. Please don't take them off once. Don't take them off once. Please don't take them off once. Go ahead.
I was in the news tonight, and there was this story. I won't call name, but a particular artist who had a big work before, right? And company laid them off, and as a result of that, he decided to go full time
And then
into the entertainment industry. So he was doing all the time as a sideline.
Right.
kind of
Okay.
So I was saying that because as a young fella,
Right.
start your own business. We have your own little thing happening, right? My question is it a case that people were scared of jumping wholehearted into the thing? So they felt they had to have a stable job.
A sideline. Something.
But the thing is, that was the sideline.
I mean, to make this a sideline.
Make that a sideline.
Right, correct.
And it's only because they're under pressure. They get laid off, whatever, they don't know make it. Something. And so my question is, what preventing people? What is keeping people from early making that? Making the leap. Why wait until a kid may get laid off and that kind of thing? I mean, you're doing the thing. Is it, you know? I'm just trying to figure that.
I can wait on it, but that's exactly the first bite.
Yeah, I believe it's a lot of fear factor there, and one I believe is the major issues there is that people, they lack an entrepreneurial spirit, because a lot of time as young people, we come up, people say that we're waiting late in the life, late when them things they realize they're now close to retirement, all these kind of things to make a jump.
Yeah.
But there's a fear factor. A lot of people prefer stability, right? And they focus on stability as opposed to taking risks. They find jumping out in that ocean, it's too much risk for them now. And you could take it over.
I find all the shit.
Brother Dub Dub.
Brother Dub Dub, I really admire this young man. I really admire this young man and the way how he come out of the company and he was able to stand up for himself then. Yes?
I was just waiting for
No more calls, please. Please.
Man,
go ahead. No, but I appreciate your answer because, like I said before, I know Isaiah from holding camera. I remember Isaiah as well was in a stable. He was working around. And I know that plenty times I had to do some shoots. I had to dangle my, adjust my schedule to when he's available. So I know to see him coming out now and doing his own company 2 years ago, starting his own company. Now he's out. I mean, and I'm listening to you and I'm hearing the maturity into how you're doing that stuff and at least, and I would say this, being around the right people and having an idea, it works. It happens. It's really about your company. Because you're probably showing people who are doing stuff.
Yes.
And they keep probably showing that people who are doing stuff, they never tell themselves, maybe I could do this too. Maybe I should do this too. And coming to your question, I remember for me personally, I was actually in two minds of leaving an industry where I would have generated a sufficient enough client base, established myself in a sense, and was quite comfortable because it was my main source of income. And then I was caught. I wasn't fired per se, but I was caught with a question I had to ask myself. Do you think that you want to continue here, right here, when there's calling you even more? Because the manager called me and he said, I don't think you want to do this anymore. I said, why you saying I don't want to do this? I get vexed. How you could say I don't want to do this? Because I studied in this industry, I climb in the industry, so I have enough. I was at that point where I could be an agency manager. You understand? And he telling me he don't think I should do this. No, when he asked me the question, I had to stop and ask myself the question, do I really want to do this? He said, Alan, you've been out on stage more than in the agency. And then I started to ask around, what do you think? And and then I had to then come to the decision, throw yourself into this thing. And I had to sit down and talk with one of my mentors and he said, Alan, if God put this inside you to do, and this is what your calling is, the other thing I'm going to take care of you. You understand? And he saying that to me was all, that was that to me, that was like the straw that made the camera.
That's not my daddy Smithy.
Yeah, that was actually one of his sons actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's an offspring of Daddy Smith. But he told me this and I'm like, yo, say no more. I'm launching. And it was a leap. And I could tell you this, once, as you rightfully say, once you're willing to take the risk, anything that you experience inside that space is always a learning curve. And you'll always get better and stronger.
Well, I'm glad you said, because one thing I noticed, now, at the end of the day, you understand it's a journey. You don't like this today, so you like video, or you like DJ, or you like drama, and just suddenly decide, okay, I'm going full time. We understand it's a journey.
It is.
So at some point, you'll be doing the both. And then, the balance would shift from one into the next, as the case will be. But one thing I noticed, the people who decided to go into the arts full time, there's a clear distinction between their presentation and somebody who just doing it as a side. Clear.
Yes.
If you think about artists, vocalists, the artists who bring like a one song every year, as opposed to the bigger artists who like doing a whole album, 5-6 different songs, they're in a different class.
Correct.
So it tells me, obviously, the more you give yourself to your art, the better you become. right?
100% in, yes.
Yeah.
Because
so I'm wondering, no, so I'm saying,
Well-
so I'm saying no with that. I wonder if some of these people look at things like that. You know, the artists who
Right.
who afraid to jump out.
Right.
Yeah.
If they're making those observations, you know, if those are some of the factors that eventually would lead them to say, I feel like when I make this thing, you understand? No, nobody said, don't get me wrong.
No, I hear
I'm not saying,
I'm not jumping
I'm not saying you can't have something on the side, eh?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can still have a whatever job or that kind of thing. But instead of making the art your side element, the job becomes a side element because whatever artist treating you, whatever that is now your mainstay. I don't know. That's a thought.
This man messaging you, Lord. This man messaging you.
That's my message.
I'm going to leave that question for the last question for the night. I'm not asking this question now.
So to weigh in on the thing here,
Yeah.
hearing all that, but I don't believe it's a fear factor to say that you don't want to do it, you know. But the fear factor is for a person who has a family.
All right.
Because that there shows you have to provide for them.
Right. Yeah.
So
yeah,
does going into this,
Yeah.
does it
Will it be enough? I understand what you're saying.
enough
Yeah.
to ensure that I can do it and ensure I take care of the family at the same time, right? So Isaiah is unique, right?
Yeah.
He's young, right? He in the thing for a number of years, so it's a good initiative that he take it from early and not wait
Pal,
until he reach where you have 4 or 5 children.
Yeah.
With 3, 4, 6 different one.
Yes, and the man can like pick up on you, yeah. So you're right.
It's a big pick, it's a big pick.
I have a question.
No, I appreciate that perspective.
But that was my dilemma. No, that was my dilemma.
Yeah.
My dilemma was, how do I feed my orphanage, but how do I feed my lot?
Yeah.
And maintain this lifestyle, or I can't say how this lavish lifestyle, but how do I get out of this space of where I am used to this? This is my comfort zone.
Yeah.
I know how to make the money here.
Yeah.
I know exactly the clientele. So they're already in that space where you have learned how to maneuver this space.
Yeah.
And now you're going to this space called the unknown now.
Right.
And you're going to start from scratch.
Correct.
Because the thing about moving from, as I say, this space of having a full-time job, income coming in, you know, whatever the case will be, and then they go in this space, is information one, because you need information about the industry, about how it works, how you're going to make money, how you can survive, who's done it before. You understand? And again, it's the association. And then two, it is really about you now becoming a person who believes in what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, the risk factor only plays a heavy role on your belief factor.
True.
Because you could do something and bust, and the minute you lose the belief in what you're doing, you now fail. You now fail. But I've done shows and we bust, wide open.
Still have to
We
pay.
need nothing.
Because the thing is, the bossing that.
Do you mind the manager?
No, the thing is that factor may not have anything to do with you.
Right.
And your talent.
Exactly.
But then you take it on, you internalize it.
Right. You walk away now and you think, what are you doing? I make her out. And the worst part about it is when other people see you make her out and you don't have, like I said, you don't have the right network. You don't have the right friends. So when you make a bus, the right people say, keep going.
Yeah, man.
They can see the potential. So by the time you do some things with your business, your videos and your pictures and stuff, listen, you want to do a good picture for me. Anyhow. When people see what you're doing, and the thing that they're delivering, even if you don't make a mint, because I gotta tell people, this is not about getting rich quick.
Exactly.
It's about building your name and really getting out there. And, you had to let snowball, because I remember going into a situation where I make a deal with a man, I say, well, boy, we in the game. We're going to have a space for comedy. Boom, we're going to do this, bam, bam, bam. The man say, right, and the man was showing a nice face. And I say, well, boy, we good. The first show come and done. I was glad the got a show that was out of this world. In my mind, we delivered a good show. The man had a different idea. Cut the call, don't want to take my call after that. Business going south. I said, well, I told him this is not going to happen overnight. It's something we building. But he didn't see that vision. All he saw, that first night, he didn't get 300 or 400 persons coming in his space. So he saw 100 or so people in his space, and he got disappointed with the turnout. And I said, no, that's not how this will work. It has to snowball. And the more I tried to tell him that, he wasn't paying attention, that he was just thinking that the band need to make money. And I got at a banker. I got that at that point in time. I mean, what I made, I had to pay the players quick, because I don't want to say I'm a woman, and I had to pay my staff a little something, but we had no more space. And I got at a bank, I didn't want to see nobody for a while. I went in a hole, I say, the day I say, Lord, what are you doing this for?
Yeah.
I said, what are you doing this for? Am I doing this thing the right way? And a lady met me inside Price Mart. I was just happening to help somebody else pushing a trolley, and the lady, she said, Ellen, come. She said, see that show you do the other night in Price Mart? She said, that show enhanced my love life. You would not know how much. Sure. And she said, keep doing it. She said, keep doing it. She said, it was real good. She said, I've never done that show like that before. It was real good. Keep doing it.
Enhance your love life.
Yes. Yes. Your husband didn't go to comedy shows with. He never went to a comedy show.
So he went with her?
But he went with her, and I had little games involved.
Okay.
Play that game. And the game had it was a little love connection happening in the game. And she said, when you got home, it enhanced my love life, if you know what I mean. I say, well, shoot. And I leave, when that little piece of belief now shut right back up inside of me.
In our state, I didn't see 1 or 1,000, same drive,
same energy.
You know where I learned that from? I won't call names, but there's a particular artist / band leader / promoter. The guy promotes his own events every year.
Right.
He has his own band. He started as a solo artist. Now he has his own band with dance and all that kind of stuff. The first event he did, 6 people.
Right.
In Queen's Hall. 6 people. He said, this show is for all them. And he performed like if the place was full. Pack. Today, when he called a show, it was sell out.
Right.
Long before the event. Because he go at it with the same
energy.
He ain't cheat the people.
No.
You pay money.
I learned that.
Because every one individual that come to the show, you performing for them, you know. You're not performing for a crowd, you know.
Exactly.
You're performing for that one individual who pay, because I pay to hear you. You understand? You DJing, you're singing, you're dancing, whatever. Yeah. I pay to come to the event because you there.
Yeah.
So you do it for me.
I did that. I learned that from Jason Patterson.
Yeah.
In the days we were doing theater. If we had 15 persons in the audience and the space was holding 150, you look out, it's time for show.
Yeah.
We look out, there's not nobody there.
Yeah.
You see it?
It's
time for show. Yeah. 110%.
Yeah.
Just like a rehearse.
We go in.
Yeah. And I learned from there, 100%, no matter how many, in the audience.
No matter.
And that was our work ethic. And it worked. It sold every single time.
Because people are taking note of that.
People appreciate, even if they don't look when they realize it's not as full, they appreciate the effort, the sweat they put into the work. And the particularness that they respect. And I tell people that I buff up a cast of actors already for that. I said, I don't care if the props fall, if the mic don't work, I directly play now. Yeah. I said, these people paying money to come and see all you know.
Exactly.
Correct.
I said, so if anything fall, that's none of them making perform. Let them walk out and say that show was a damn good show. Because all they performed. Let the mics fall apart, let the music and play good, let the props fall down, but don't let them see the performance was horrible.
Okay.
Not on my watch. And they had a really slamming performance. People was in tears. They laughed. They get up. They say it was a roller coaster of a show. They enjoyed it immensely, and they walked away proud to put a stamp on the stage. And that's my thing. You understand? But I'm coming back to the point in terms of how do we make that step. It's really about believing in yourself, you know.
Yeah,
Wherever little bit, you have to believe in yourself.
I like that point you're making. Because you see, the thing is, we have a lot of ghosts walking around. When I say ghosts, they have nobody. Not nobody, you know. They have no body, material, physical body. Because the thing is, we lack purpose.
Correct.
We lack that vision. And if it is, that is the time a man could die twice in his life. A man could die when it is your purpose dies. You have no purpose, you have nothing to live for. So you just existing. Understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now that you just existing, if it is your physical death ain't too far from there.
Yeah.
You understand?
It's
because
true.
now I have nothing to live for.
Yeah.
If you realize when a mother, she have children, alright, yeah, the children grow old, alright, they get them out of school, they get them wherever. That is one thing. You start to go through the ailments and things, whatever, God forbid. But now you have grandchildren. You want to see the grandchildren reach your next milestone in your life. So that is the life that you holding on to now. You love them grandchildren. That is the purpose there to live.
Yeah.
So you know about purpose to live. But if you have no purpose,
Yeah.
you're dead.
Yeah.
So now you need to have a purpose, and I believe that was one of the visions too, because even working in the bank, working RBC those days, and the manager telling me, well, I need to go to classes, I need to go wherever, working from morning cash center there in Oxford Street in town. And I'm working and I said, well, the manager, I had to go to class, I had to reach a class at a certain time, reaching the classes, and I'm late all the time. Sometimes failing courses for attendance because you have a certain amount of attendance. And teacher and them no more feel so good. I can't dog the class. You understand? I can't get nobody to sign that rule for me because teacher and them no one another. But I say this, and the thing is, the managers or these people and them in institutions, high positions, they know that you want to excel, you have a big vision, you have whatever be the case, but a lot of people will come in here and damper you and hamper you and try to hold you back from getting well, but you know what to believe in that purpose and what it is you want to know.
Yeah.
Because nobody seen that fail.
I'm going to challenge that.
Wait, before you go to that, I just want to say something. Because I lean on what you said, and I come back to something Alistair said. No, this is a serious consideration. We made a very valid point. It's much, much easier. See, like you, you're a bachelor, you're single. That easy for you to jump out and say ting. But when I want responsibilities, children, in-laws, connected, extended family, ting. You had to seriously consider. You can't just say, I just closing up shop and just jumping out there.
Yeah.
Like mad.
Yeah.
That's a different level altogether. Yeah. But it's about finding the balance. But my thing is, because I had to make that leap as well and that judgment call.
Because I don't want people to feel sometimes that all people outside here to do is to hold you down. That's a scene that we put on our side. But you have to understand something. Not everybody see your vision. One. And even though it's not people who would see a vision, not everyone would share your vision.
Correct. Yes.
Because that vision is not for them. And you had to come to terms with that in your life. That's really pieces. So even if the person see you try to do your little studies on your outside in a different space, you can't feel, because when the manager can't tell me, boy, you're out there more than inside here, I get vexed. And I want to allow them, I want to write him up. I like to write. I want to write him up so you could tell me them things. Then you say, Alan, I want to consider wait till you really do it. Tell me, I'll write something and show me what you plan to do. I could write to plan for a full year business. I know how to write and do my stuff. And then I go into write, I stop and I think. See, I don't think I want to do this anymore. After I'm talking to the right people, because I could have figured, tell myself, if I tell me down.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, actually, put me in a position not to start thinking deeply about what I'm going to rubber dub dub. Rubber dub dub, you inside here?
Yeah, good night.
Uh-huh. Blacks. Oh, yeah, we fixing that now. Yeah, sorry about that.
Alright, thanks.
Hold him inside?
Alright.
Right. So I understand that sometimes when people you're on the wrong foot then you're touching the wrong when they think people fighting it down, it's really they shaping you up.
Shaping it.
You understand? They're shaping you up to get you either pushed out to where you're supposed to go, or for you to now start to feel agitated enough. Look, I need to make this move. You understand? And thank the person when they push you out sometime or when they shape you up. Thanks. Because that's the push I needed. Or that's the help I needed to make a decision. So sometimes they had to take, that's how they take the ceiling off. Because anytime you go around the office, watching Eric, I find Eric just fighting me down right through. Yeah. By the time you start to think like that, anything Eric say go agitate you and they go vex. We see. But you have to, and that's how we just end up in a wrong space in the head. And the bigger picture. Yeah, and doing the big
yes, and that is how I was coming to. And seeing the bigger picture, and from that ways now of my transitionary period, I say, boy, now to see the bigger picture in this again, fight it, and try to do the management if you have a point in time.
Take some advice here. Rubber dub dub.
Yeah, we will come on it. It's back. It's back. Is it back now? Is it
inside? You hear me?
Master control, deal with it.
You
You hearing it? We ain't saying nothing because we quiet, nobody talking, so we have to keep talking until he hears. You hearing us?
No problem. Go ahead.
We
You
inside?
hearing us? Yes? Yes, he hearing us. I hear you.
Right, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we inside. We only back inside.
Nice.
man.
Thanks.
Yes, man. OB boy.
And there was a period,
OB.
that was the period by Adam boy that I say, boy, you had to see that picture because you're trying to do that degree there, and I say, boy, this one, she always on my back, she trying to, think, I can't go to class this time, I had to finish and let them balance off, and I had to do this and I had to do that, all kind of thing, and I was watching it, I was fine long in the beginning, but then I started to say, you know what, I had to push myself, boy, I had to push myself, I had to push beyond that, trying to feel the air.
Rubber dub dub, we go take the final one.
Yeah, the volume song is top now.
Dance.
Nice man.
You're inside.
Yeah, so that was my period there. I say, yeah, boy, I really had to push myself, and seeing and all that. I was still seeing the bigger picture, as you were saying.
Correct.
And what you were saying, I like that. Yeah, still seeing the bigger picture.
Somebody was asking, there's a texter that came in. He said, if you call Big Pick, they will come.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they will come.
You see, does this business have a lot of ins and outs? Questions people ask.
No, it's right. We usually use that for communication. We use a lot of intercoms.
So why didn't you use name? So why didn't name it Large Pick? Enormous Pick.
Hey, so before we go on to say happy birthday to guy,
why was it ginormous? Huge. Great Pick. No, going back to the original question. When they would say, I think you should go back and review this name. I mean, it's not it's original.
Yeah.
But it could have a conflict of interest.
Especially if you make a mistake in the email.
Put it online. Somebody just asked me if you have an Instagram account.
Yeah, I have an Instagram. Yeah, I have an
What's the
Instagram
name of
page. Big Pick Media.
Sanitize yourself.
You're still on your phone.
Hey,
You're still on your phone.
Right. But where's your Facebook? Your Facebook account?
Yeah, so big_pick_media.
Big underscore.
Big_pick_media. That is on Instagram, and on Facebook is Big Pick Media Productions.
So let's check out the man. The man on Facebook, the man on Instagram.
Phone number. You give me my phone number.
Right, yes, so phone contact is 304-9596. Right?
The last week after is big. I'll get a little joke. When somebody call me big pick. Don't nobody tell you. That my cousin will bring an interest.
You know, people there.
So it's big underscore pick
underscore
media.
Right, on
That's Instagram.
Yeah,
That's
that's
nice.
yeah, that's on the
So all I get the handles.
Yeah.
All I get the handles.
Nice.
Hello, is this big pick? Go home. Just go home, please. Hello.
Rodney Belmont.
I said, big pick.
Hot in.
Big pick, I need something.
I get your
I see
message.
two good things. I say, right. Oh, yeah. When you try to talk about whole wheat bread,
Don't let nobody fool you. Know. They target these girls.
Hey, my hand clean, boss.
he bro,
To understand each other.
Yeah, I'm good.
You want to see if I'm happy or
No, that's right. Do I say so? When
guys are effort. Who tell you that? Oh, you go sit down there and think about nothing.